to countryside knitting. This is something new that we have made that is called While We Wait. The world stands still, or at least my world kind of stands still. My name is Merete. I am now in one of the many nice rooms in my house called Hansgarden. And I run this podcast together with...
I am Janne fra Aukra.
I have changed the background a little bit. In this house we have a lot of rooms. With the light and so on, I try to not like a ghost. Because I looked like a ghost yesterday, I thought. So I tried a new angle this day. At the back you can see the Dotted Race, sorry, by Stephen West, one of my favorites. I have a lot of things to show you, and the first thing I want to say is thank you for nice comments, and I could read that some of you would like to join and knit along with the pattern Skymning by Skeindeer. This is what I showed you yesterday. So I can tell you that I have made a Facebook group. I will link to it below, and if you join that group, it says Skymning, knit along, countryside knitting, I think was the name. You can join the group. If you join, you don't have to knit, so you can join and think if you want to knit or not. I also have a chatter thread on my Ravelry group, so you can join there, and if you have some questions or comments or want to share ideas or to see what kind of yarn others have chosen and so on. And you can also find the finished the threads for finished objects. That is the same thread for Norwegian and English language. That's the easiest part, and you can knit until midsummer. That is 23rd of June. So I hope that you will join, and I could see that Skeindeer has a new pattern. I noticed just before I went up here to record, so she has a bunad shawl. Bunad is our national costume, and something I know that this shawl has also been something people think of as a possible bunad shawl, that you can make it in black or blue, or it has to be suitable for your bunad, of course. But it can be very timeless and classic. And now she has a new pattern, and if you join, because I mean this was today, she has a new episode and a new pattern, and if you want to buy it with a little a discount, you can look at her episode. I have a finished object. I thought I would save this for another day, but I just want to, now I don't know when we will make a regular episode, so I will show you this before I speak more about Skeindeer. This is a cardigan called Høstruta in Norwegian. That would be fall square. I don't remember. I will link to it below. This is made in finull, and almost like finull, PT2, that is no longer in production. The pink, the light pink is finull, one of the new colors, and the green is finull. It's a little bit big, but I wanted this to be big so I can have it outside of other things that I wear, because I use my cardigans every day. Not exactly in the summers, but every day, except for the summer, of course. Sometimes I use double. I could have this one and this on the outside, so I have kind of two layers. I think I will have that cardigan in a normal episode later on again. But I would like to show you a cardigan that Skeindeer has designed. It is called Nightfall and looks like this. I have shown it to you earlier, but I thought I could show you some of the things I've knit from her designs. It's top down, and the yarn is different woolen spun yarns I have mixed. Some are hand dyed, two of them are hand dyed, and the others are just like, what's it called, from the mills, the big mills. And look at this nice wood at the bottom. So I've used this quite a lot. I think I had this on yesterday, didn't I? Today I am wearing my one of my fleece cardigan by Pinneguri. They are my favorite. This is made in Ask from Hillesvåg, almost the same as Finull. If you have watched Skeindeer, I guess you have noticed that she speaks about Finull and Ask in very nice ways, and I really appreciate to hear how she talks about the wool and the yarn that I think is almost like boring because it's everywhere, and I have a lot of it, and then I notice how precious it is, and it is not expensive either. And I have some more that I have knit from Skeindeer, so I thought I would show you. She has a lot of nice things, and I have knit quite many of her mittens, especially last year. I knit every pattern from Selbu mitten, knit along, or Selbu Mitten Club was the name, the second mitten club. I haven't got all of these here, but I think this was one of the first. This is Evja, if I'm not wrong. This is 3-ply wool from Rauma. I like her patterns, and I like the way that they are snug. They sit very well on my hand. So I made this, and I made, this is called Marit. This is a hand-dyed yarn, the same as the first one I talked about from Rauma. The contrast is a bit low, but it's very feminine and nice, and they are called Marit because of the one Marit that invented the Selbu mitten. This is Effie, I think it was the last one. This is thinner, this is in Finull. I really like these. I have two, of course, of everyone. I have used this most. So when you use them, they get very soft. I also have Julenatt. That was the mystery knit along from 2018. I have shown them already. You have to concentrate a little bit. The diagram is not so easy, but it's very fun to knit, and I love them. Yes, that's the thing about Skeindeer and shawls. But I have other things I would like to show you, and I have made a recording in Norwegian, and then I threw everything away. Just excuse me. Make podcast. It's a lot of work. Organizing. Because right now I am about to finish a shawl. And this is a design by Sofia Kammeborn. She has the lovely podcast Kammeborn. Yeah. I recommend it. They speak Swedish, but they have subtitles in English. This is my second Skymning shawl. So I am almost finished. I am working on that lace, or what I can call it. This is the way the last thing you have to do with the shawl. So you knit back and forth, and then you decrease by slip knit the last stitch that belongs to this, and one of the stitches that belongs to the shawl. It takes forever, but it gets really pretty. And right now it's a bit, you can see it doesn't stand out, but when I wash it and block it, it will look like this. This is, I made this when I was in Orkanger. I have shown it to you in one of the English episodes. This is BFL. It's thinner and softer. This is thin lamb's wool from Hillesvåg, and it's hand-dyed by Nina Petrina, the same as hand-dyed the blue one. So I really like this, and I really look forward to wash it and block it. But this edging, it takes forever. But it's easy to remember. I can now memorize. I don't have to look in a pattern. And this is made, the lace at the end is Vilje from Hillesvåg. I have knit quite a lot from Sofia Kammeborn, so I looked through my things and I have brought some of them here for you to see. This is another shawl that she has the design made, and that is called Together shawl. That's actually a very nice thing for today. The world of today, we're not supposed to be so much together, but we have to think about the community and to behave so we don't spread. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. This is a very nice shawl. It's a bit small. The hand-dyed yarn is from Limo Design. She's Swedish, and it's thin wool. I like wool. That's my favorite. And from Kammeborn, I also have, and I have shown you, but I do it again. These are Longing for, let me think. I always confuse the names with the roses. Let me see. Roses are red. That is this one I showed you. Roses are red, very nice mittens. Yarn is dyed by MereteAae that I met in Orkanger, and the design is Sofia Kammeborn. I love these. They are precious. I could have them as just decorating my living room or something, but I wear them also. I have Longing for Gotland socks. These were the first that I made. I don't think I've shown these because I thought this was the one I had. I also have them in blue, but they are somewhere else. I also made these. These are mitts called Bits and Pieces, also with roses, and made in finull. Yeah, finull. PT2 maybe. This is a sock yarn. This is Fabel from Drops. This is Sisu from Sandnes. So what I am going to do now, when I finish the shawl, I have a lot of plans, of course. I'm going to make some socks. I showed you these yesterday, and now I have decided what to do next. Oh, I have yarn everywhere. This book I also showed you, and I'm going to make, and now I didn't leave the book open on the page. They have some socks in quite thick yarn, so that's what I'm going to do one of these days. I am going to do stjernebord sokker. Here you can see them. Classical, easy, a little bit of cable, but still very easy. The yarn is wool and a little bit of polyester. They are from Hillesvåg, called Fjord, meaning fjord. I think I want to have this as the main color, and then this and this. And I don't know if I'm going to have the socks for myself, or maybe I'll give it to... I have a family full of boys. I have to decide the size though before they have bigger feet than I have. So that's something I'm going to do quite soon. Another thing I wanted to do was to make a kind of a rainbow knit. We have 2 Norwegian podcasts who collaborate, and I also have English versions now. Recently they started, or one of them had in the beginning also. They are called Britt Arnhild and Britt Strikkenet. They are knitting the rainbow now in the 7 weeks before Easter. So I wanted to make some Easter eggs from Arne and Carlos. But now I have, because I take my things from one house to the other, I cannot find my Easter book from Arne and Carlos, so maybe I'll just have to look in this one with the Christmas balls. because I wanted to knit this. Maybe they have this as a free pattern, I'm not sure. We have rooster, and I think they are very cute. I would like to make in all the rainbow colors of the rainbow something like this, but now I'm not sure. Maybe I will just use like the pattern for a ball. We will see. So I have a bag. This I have made myself. I don't sew a lot, but I have sewn this, and it's made from old curtains. you can tell from the 70s. It's so ugly and that it's pretty. And in this bag I have a lot of finull, scrap yarn, and now I have found, I have to pick it up from the floor. Oh, excuse me, a little bit messy around me right now. I'm going to make, here are the rainbow. I miss a couple of colors, like the, I don't know about the blue colors, and the lilac is not here. But I will make, it was supposed to be a project where we made one thing for all the 7 weeks before Easter, and I know now there are only 2 weeks left. But I just, I wanted to do it, and I can still do it. It's a very small project. And now, when everyone is home, I'm going to work as a teacher from my home. I usually drive a lot of, I have a long way to job, to my work. So now it will be more time home, so I think I will have the time to knit these. So I'll try to make them before Easter, and if not, that's okay. But a nice project. I sit here with a very nice cup. I forgot to drink. I'm so busy of talking about, just wait. Ice cold. This is a cup that I got from Sofia Kammeborn when I met her in Ødegård. It's a cup from Gotland. That's an island outside of Sweden. Belongs to Sweden. And she says it's the island of roses and fairy tales. It says a lot of things about typical Gotland sheep. I tried to have, this has been a very quiet Sunday. It's a very strange feeling when all the world around you has stopped. My 4 kids who are in school at different levels, and myself as a teacher, we will have very strange weeks ahead of us. But we will just have to cope with it. And I hope that you will still watch our daily or almost daily episodes. Tomorrow I will talk a little bit about shawls like this. I have started a project. I always have a lot of things on my needles at the same time. I hope that you enjoy this episode. I think now it's time to listen to what Janne is making. She makes a lot of things. She makes more different techniques than I do. So look forward to see what she's doing today.
A bit little update from Janne today. I have taken with me all my socks from 2019. I knit 28 socks in 2019, and there was a person who would to see all my socks. I have given something away, so I don't have everyone, but I have a lot of them. This is one of the socks. I love this kind of pattern. This is one, and I don't remember all of it. This is a Norwegian pattern. This is a pattern from Sandnes. This is from Skeindeer, Skeindeer knits. This is from Arne og Carlos. And this is an English pattern. This is from Sofia Kammeborn. Längtan till Gotland. It's called a Norwegian. And this is Coffee Talk socks. This is long because this is for my son-in-law. And this is my own pattern. It's knitted in Fabel, yes, from drops. This is a pattern, I don't remember what it's called. And this is an English pattern. They are in Ravelry, all of them. This is a pattern I just knit. It's Regia sock yarn. And this is an, I think this is an English pattern too. I think it's a free sock, if I remember right. And this is a sock from Arno Carlos. And this is a sock. I don't remember them. When I will finish in 2019, I forgot all. This is a pattern, an English pattern, I think. I mean it. This is an English pattern. And this is my own pattern. This. So, I have lots of socks. I don't see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 socks I have left. The most of them are to myself, but I will give some away. And I love to knit brioche. Brioche. I am not sure of a name, but it's brioche. I think it's that. And I love to knit them. I use baby merino from drops that I have made the color on self, and I use kid silk. Twice thread of kid silk in my project bag. Then I sew all myself. I sew all my bags. And I have once more. This is in a green. I have dyed this. And 2 of kid silk. So this is a scarf, and I am knitting a new jacket. I have lots of jacket, but this is from Strikk book from Danish designer. It's called Dahlia jacket. I don't know if you can buy it in English. I'm not sure. I have almost down to the you see, I have a couple centimeters left, and this is lammull. That's almost the same as finull, but it's thinner. And in kid silk. I was knitted a jacket from Pinneguri, but I wrap it down. I don't like the jacket, it don't fit me. So I go back to this. So this is what I will be knitting in this day. And I have an embroidery my daughter has made. So not the mother making the round. I'm sewing with my hand around. It's for Christmas. I have a good time. So that's all for today.